coming out called Stellar Blade. So he talks about it yesterday about how having no microtransactions, and one of these someone got angry at me over this game. I really don't get it. Okay, so Stellar Blade is this game coming up at the end of the month. If you have never heard of Stellar Blade before, well, it is this Korean game that is releasing only on PlayStation. And basically, the whole controversy is over the main character's design. Okay, if it was released like 10 years ago, it would be cool. It's another cool looking game. It's about the future. The character is very similar design to Arita from Arita Battle Angel. Okay. But this game is based off of Korea. Okay. And they're comparing her to Bayonetta. Which that game is an overly sexualized game. Like, that's like the whole point of Bayonetta. Okay. And 2B. Okay. As well. But Eve from Stellar Blade is just bland. Okay. A doll sexualized by someone who thinks there's okay. I think these people don't understand Korea's culture. Okay. These are the types of people that people look up to in Korea. These are K-pop idols. This is both male and female idols. And they're dressed up, with makeup and stuff to look, attractive to people. Okay. That's basically the K-pop industry. Okay. Eve just looks like a K-pop idol. She looks like a K-pop idol. That's what she looks like. And yes, a lot of people don't like the K-pop idol industry. A lot of people don't like it. They think it's, it promotes unrealistic women and stuff. And a lot of people don't like the K-pop idol industry. A lot of people love it. A lot of people love K-pop music. Okay. But a lot of people don't. There's both sides to the argument. And I'm trying, and someone got angry that I told both sides of the argument. Okay. That this is the K-pop, this is a Korean game. This is how Koreans view women. Okay. Yeah. So basically, this is made by some developer called Step Up. This is a Korean game. Based off model C, Ziyun, which I think C's a K-pop idol. Well, basically, But of course, this game is coming out. And it's just weird that a lot of the people who support the game are simply going to buy the game because, we're going to go on to that later. But we're going to go over IGN's terrible takes. Of course, IGN, they just don't understand that this is how Koreans see women. It's not, it's not Japan. Japan is a pretty strange country too. But Koreans, we just have to look at pictures of Korean idols, K-pop idols, Korean actors, okay, Korean models. They all look like this. Okay, they all look like this. Okay, she looks no different than any of these other people that are K-pop idols. Okay, we're talking about the female K-pop idols. Okay, yeah, she looks no different than any of those other ones. Okay, I guess next we're gonna be good. They're gonna go after Blackpink. We're gonna go over girl groups. Baby Monster. Again, Baby Monster. I think the problem with Baby Monster, they debuted like all of them like minors, but aespa, that's another one. New Jeans. We Surfem. Idol. They're gonna go after K-pop next. IGN's gonna go after K-pop next. They're gonna say, "Oh, K-pop it promotes on unrealistic bodies," but again, that's how Korea is. Okay, Korea is a very different culture than it is in the U.S. Okay, the U.S. we still have that kind of problem where we love to over-sexualize women, but I think the problem with the U.S. is OnlyFans. Okay, and we're gonna say, we'll use OnlyFans. Okay, modern men, see women how they see it, and OnlyFans, and we'll use the word corn, and corn, and that's considered like the perfect woman according to men, I think that's the reason why they have been purposely quote unquote uglified female characters, it's because they know that they're turning the characters into corn. Okay, that's no secret. Okay, they don't want the characters turned into corn, so they're gonna make the characters as unattractive as possible, so characters don't get turned into corn. Okay, because I think that's the whole. I think that's like the whole real problem right there. Okay, because that's because I bet immediately once the game releases, says there's gonna be corn of the main character from Stellar Blade and other important characters from the game. Okay, that's gonna be immediate. Okay, immediate. Okay, but this game is releasing only on PS5. It's gonna probably eventually release on Xbox, PC, and Switch too. Yeah, I think this game will probably release on the Switch too. I wouldn't be too surprised if it does. But this is by a developer that no one has heard of before, and of course, I don't know how I know. Oh yeah, I know Korea is really big in the gaming industry. Okay, one of the most popular games, League of Legends, is actually a Korean game. As well. Like it's a stereotype that Koreans play video games too much. Okay, like they literally made literally Diva from Overwatch is a gaming stereotype. Literally, it's a gaming stereotype because people in Asia are obsessed with video games. Okay, especially China and Korea. Like most people in America, there are not as many people as addicted to video games in America and Canada and the rest than there is in Korea and China. Okay, people in those countries are obsessed with video games. But now let's get into the other side of discourse, the creeps. Okay, this is people on Twitter and 4chan. It is mostly comments from Twitter and 4chan, basically saying that the only reason they're buying the game is because the character has big boobs and big butt. Yeah, that's literally the only reason why they're buying the game. Okay, like not because they want to buy the game because the story may be interesting, the characters may be interesting. Like, no. This is why we're buying Stellar Blade 101. The character has big boobs. The character this is like a dumb reason to play a game. Okay, people buy a game because they like the story, they like the characters, they like the gameplay. Okay, those are reasons to play a game. Like Mario has a city ass story, but people play Mario games for the gameplay because people love the gameplay of Mario. Okay, some people may not like, for even like big FPS games, people may not like the story or so too much, like they skip the cutscenes and everything, but they play the game because they love the gameplay. They love the gameplay loop. Okay, but people do love games, which is why they have all these movie games now. It's because people do love the stories of video games. Video games are considered an art form as much as the mainstream media would like to tell you otherwise. People do love games because they love the story. Okay, examples of this includes the Walking Dead video game. Another example of this includes The Last of Us, the first one. People love the story of that game. People don't love the story of The Last of Us Part 2, but there are people who do love the gameplay of it, almost certainly. Okay, and as one example, major example is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Almost every person who played that game said the gameplay may not. I love both the gameplay and story of the game, but a lot of people said some people don't like the gameplay that much, but they do love the story. Another example of this is another Nintendo game, Super Paper Mario. A lot of people love that game because they love the story line of the video game. Okay, people do like games for the story. And I think the best example of this is a game like Mass Effect Trilogy. See, at least the first two games. But a lot of people like Mass Effect because of the stories. Or some people simply like games because they're funny. Those games that people love because they're quirky, like Borderlands. A lot of people do like the story of Borderlands, but a lot of people think the Borderlands games are funny. A lot of people like the gameplay. A lot of people, there's many reasons to like a game other than having big boobs. Okay? If people like games for big boobs, then I guess Final Fantasy VII sold well. Okay? Like, everybody's talking about, like, Tifa's boobs. Like, oh my god! We must buy! Oh, wait, no one bought it. No one bought it. No one bought it compared to Final Fantasy VII Remake. as well. Okay, it failed to be Dragon Dogma's 2 record breaking one, where it's pretty funny. No one bought Final Fantasy 7 in the UK or Japan. But PFAS boobs. We must buy. It's just so that these people must be a minority of people. A minority of people who buy games simply because of the boobs and ass. Which is pretty funny. But I think the game is the number one game because it is coming out in a month. There is really nothing else coming this month in the PlayStation. It is the number one most pre-ordered game. But again, the game is coming out in a month. Okay. The game is coming out in a month. And the problem is, will it ever release on Xbox, Switch, and PC? Okay. That's the next main question. Yeah. Will it ever come out to other consoles and PC? So everyone else can play the game. I think that's the main problem. This game might not sell as well as many people will think because it's only locked to one platform. So you're limiting your audience with one platform. Okay, I don't like the idea of games being only on one console. Heck, even Nintendo doesn't even put their games on other consoles ever. Okay, I do not like the idea of having to buy a console to play a game. Okay, which is very stupid. But it might be suicidal for like Xbox, like they really just committed suicide because they don't because they want to end console exclusives. Well, guess what? No one's buying Xboxes anymore. Even though Xbox has the best backwards compatibility of all the major consoles. But again, most people buy consoles for new games. Okay, I'm like the few people who bought it to play old games, to play retro games on it, like 360, Xbox One games. No, not Xbox One games, but for 360 games on it, like Halo 3 or game like Minecraft. Okay, at least the updated version. Would you consider Minecraft a retro game at this point? Or is it considering the Wii 360 and PS3 as retro game? Yeah. I'm that old that I grew up with retro gaming now. Minecraft is considered a retro game now. Think about that. Minecraft is a retro game now. Okay. Minecraft is a retro game. But yeah, this is the whole discourse on Celebrate. I find it ridiculous. Okay. The obsession over the main character's design is ridiculous. Okay. Just play the game and have fun if you like the game. Okay. If you like the game, if you played the demo, and you like the gameplay, you like the story, then buy the game, have fun. But if you're just buying the game just because the character's body, that's just pretty ridiculous. You should play a game because you might like the story, you might like the characters. Okay, there's more to a game than the character design. Okay, we don't want the internet to turn into Mario to Plumber, where all judge fictional characters based off the character design. Okay, I think the worst. The worst of these sounds is Melanie Mack, who she constantly complains about the Tomb Raider designs. Like, when 99% of people don't give a crap about that bullshit. Like they don't make it sexy enough. 0 out of 10 for me. Okay. But yeah. Like, they really based out, like, the character based off K-pop idols. I just find an IGN review. It's like, they don't understand what a woman is. But then you realize this is based off of, this IGN doesn't understand this is a Korean game. And that's how Koreans see women. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. That's how people in Korea see women. Okay, they see them as idols. They see them as, they don't have this ideology. They don't have we must make women look like female killers look like average women on the street. No, we gotta make them based off K-pop idols. That's what they're gonna do, and that's what they have been doing. And that's about this video here. So that's the whole discourse about the Stellar Blade game. Yeah. So if you own a PS5, are you actually getting the game? This is for people who actually own PS5. I don't own a PS5 because I'm not buying the same console as a Sniper Wolf owns. I'm sorry. As a Sniper Wolf thinks the PS5 is the best thing since sliced bread, not buying it. Yeah, as a Sniper Wolf can go screw herself with a PS5. But yeah, that's about this video here. Goodbye.